Hi class, in this video we're going to finish up with a second example in section 2.6. And so here's the problem. Suppose the monthly cost in dollars of producing X day packs, so this company just produces day packs, okay, so here's the cost function. It's a little bit more complicated than some of the other ones in the other example, but just the cost function is 0.001x cubed plus 0.07x squared plus 19x plus 700, excuse me. And what they're doing is they're currently producing 25 day packs. Okay, so currently, X here is equal to 25. Okay, good. The small company here, not many day packs. So we've got 5 questions here. So it says, what is the current monthly cost? What would be the additional cost of increasing production to 26 day packs monthly? So how much additional money would it cost? What is the marginal cost when X is equal to 25? And use the marginal cost to estimate the difference in cost between producing 25 and 27 day packs per month. So, and then use that answer that you just found in D to predict the cost of producing 27 day packs. Okay, so let's just go through it. So first off, what is the monthly cost? Well, if they're producing 25, you're just going to take 25 and plug it right into the cost function. So monthly cost, you're going to take X is equal to 25 and plug into the function. Okay, so C of 25 here, it's equal to, so you're just going to take 0.0001 times 25 cubed plus 0.007. I'm sorry, I have an extra 7 in there. So 0.07 times 25 squared plus 19 times 25 plus 700. So if you were to take this and plug this in your calculator, you'd get 1,234.375. So we'll just round this up, okay? So it's $1,234.38. Okay, perfect. So we got the cost. This is how much it's costing them right now this month to produce these 25 day packs. All right, so the next one says, what would be the additional cost of increasing productions to 26 day packs monthly? Well, so let's just figure out what C of 26 is and then subtract C of 25. Okay. So B here. First, let's find C of 26. Okay, so C of 26. So literally, you're just going to take 26 and now plug it in here, right? So you get 0.0001 times 26 cubed minus 0.07 times 26 squared plus 19 times 26 and then plus 700. So this ends up costing them, I'm going to round it off a little bit here. It ends up costing them $1,258 and it looks like 90 cents. So then the additional cost here, well, you would just take, this is just C of 26 minus C of 25. So C of 26 is $1,258.90 minus, and then going back, $1,234.38. 38 cents, sorry about that. And if you were to do just this subtraction, you end up getting $24.52. So that's the additional amount it costs them, okay, to go from 25 to 26 units, okay? So now let's go back. So now it says, what is the marginal cost? And so you have to be careful. It's not exactly the difference between C of 26 and C of 25. That's the rough approximation for it. But to actually find this marginal cost here, the value we're interested in, we're going to use the derivative. if you look back up here, going back to our previous slide, right? Like it's approximately c of x plus 21 minus c of x. It's approximately that. So we're going to use the calculus here, the derivative, to find to find the marginal cost that way. And you're going to notice when we do it, it's going to be a slightly different value than what we have here, and that's okay. And that's okay. So marginal cost of the problem said, find the marginal cost when x is equal to 25. So here use c prime of x. So c prime of x. So if you were to take the first derivative here, you'd end up getting 0.003 times x squared plus 0.14x plus 19. So if you were to take this in, this 25, and plug it into this function here, you'd end up getting $24.38. So notice that's slightly different than what you're observing here, and that's okay. It's perfectly okay to get that. This marginal cost function here just looks at the cost, that marginal additional cost of just that one unit, whereas this one here looks at the change in the total costs here. So it's somewhat different value. Okay. So the next part here says D. So use the marginal cost to estimate the difference in cost between producing 25 and 27 day packs. Well, look. So we want the additional cost to go from 25 to 27. Okay. So it says use marginal cost here. Well, that's a difference of 2. So the additional cost would be equal to 2 times the marginal cost. Well, what is the marginal cost? Well, we found it here. It's $24.38. And when you do this, you end up getting $48.76 when you do that. So that's the additional cost there to produce those extra 2 units. All right, so to go back here, finally, last question here says, use this answer to predict C of 27. So use this part D here to predict C of 27. Okay. Well, look, what would that be? That would be C of 25 plus this additional cost here, right here. Well, looking back, what was C of 25? So C of 25 going here was $1,234.38. The additional cost here, right here, was $48.76. And when you add these two numbers together, you end up getting $1,283.14. And that's what we estimated using our calculus here. Now you could actually find the actual value by plugging in C of 27 here, and it might be slightly different, but that's okay. But this was using the our calculus here to figure some of these values out. All right, class. I hope these last two videos for this section have helped.